So I'm going to do some nice things outside today because the weather is very beautiful. There's a small breeze, but it's very sunny and it's nice and warm. And I have some projects I need to finish first, like the fence in my mother's garden. There's a small part where I didn't have enough fencing, so we needed to order it first, and we just received it today. So I hope I'm able to finish it today and close up this part, and then she can use the fenced-in garden for her dogs. And then you can hear the rooster in the background and the frogs. It's a really beautiful day today, and with this nice weather it starts to feel like summer. So that's nice because I could really use some summer, and my animals are very ready for the summer as well. So the horses are outside on the grass, the chickens are outside, you can see the cats outside enjoying. Milky, she loves to ruin my clothing. But yeah, all the animals are very happy, I'm very happy. So I want to spend the rest of my time, when I'm finished with the fencing, doing a new outdoor project. I talked a little bit about this project in the video of last week, that I wanted to do some different building things, and I actually want to make some sort of building on my porch where I can, I don't know what it's called in English, but in Dutch we call it a klamboe. So I can keep it's a netting sort of thing. Milky, you are making me so dirty. Oh. So I can keep the insects out. So I'm going to build something outside so I can keep them out of my front door area. So when I enter the home, I will not let every fly that's living outside inside. And Zeno, the dog, can just walk in there freely. I can keep the door open to when there's a breeze like today. It's nice to have my doors open so they can get some fresh air on the inside. And my tiny house is actually made of it's kind of a dark wood on the outside. So when the sun is fully on there, it doesn't happen a lot because of the trees, but there are a few hours a day when the sun is shining directly on my house, and it's black. So it's nice to be able to open up some doors and windows without all the insects getting inside, but some fresh air is nice in summertime, and I can already start to feel it's heating up quite a bit inside. So it would be nice to just be able to leave the door open. So I'm hopeful I can finish the fence building very quickly, and then I can work on this project. I think it's going to be like a pergola. It's just very simple. I will use some wood I have laying around, and I ordered two Milky. Oh, she's giving quite a show again. She loves the attention. And I was sitting here, I was walking around, and she was just minding her own business, and I'm going to sit down and talk to you guys, and I guess she just wants your attention. So Milky, your few minutes of fame again. But yeah, for you guys asking like why is the cat named Milky, her name is actually Milky Way. We just call her Milky for short because Milky Way is a bit too long, so we just always call her Milky, but actually her name is Milky Way. But yeah, I ordered some new wood, but I'm going to use mostly the wood I have laying around to keep the building a little bit cheaper, because I'm going to break it down after summer anyways, because it will never stay standing up with all the storms in the autumn and winter time. So it's just for summer. It doesn't need to be that strong, because hopefully it's not going to be bad weather too much and not too many storms. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. So I put on this I think very cute outfit, but I'm going to change my clothes right away, because first I need to get the ladder, and I will need to clean up a little bit of the part of my roof where I'm going to build this thing outside, because when the roof is dirty everything will blow on top of there, and that's something I don't want. So I'm going to clean that up when I start there, but first change my clothes, start working on the fence. Hopefully I'm able to finish it, and then I will show you guys how it looks now, and then I will start working outside my tiny house. So yeah, let's start the day. Milky, want to say goodbye to everybody? Are you going to help me working today? Of course you are, giving me some emotional support. Yeah, let's go.
Fragile space in a single sail. White rocky island, you and I on the trail. Just us and the waves. No need to behave in the harbor of healing. Pine straw beds, tangerine tears, t-shirts laid out like our grief throughout the years. We say it all with bait on our lines. We rise and we fall along with the tide in the harbor of healing, feeling.
fence is finally done. It's I'm very hot right now because it's so warm, and I'm still not really used to it, but yeah, it's finished. I closed all the gaps, and it fits perfectly now. It's completely gone, so my mother can let her dogs out in this garden and don't need to worry for them walking away. But yeah, I think it looks quite nice. So this is finished now. Luckily it's finally done, because yeah, it was quite a big project, and I'm happy it's over now, so I can focus on some other things, because I have some plans for my own house and outdoor area as well. I wanted to finish this first because I promised her, and it's safer when she can let dogs out here, so I'm happy it's done. Yeah, I'm also quite happy with how it looks now, so I'm going to clean up. I'm going to go to my tiny house and start the projects there. So I'm going to build a structure over there. It's actually just to keep the insects out, because with this nicer weather there's always a lot of flies and mosquitoes around, with the animals walking nearby and the pond so close. So there's nothing you can really do about it. It's just part of living on the countryside, I guess. And I don't really mind the insects that much. When I'm outside, I'm fine with it. It doesn't really bother me. It's not that bad that I get annoyed with it quickly, and for the animals it's fine as well. But on the inside I prefer to not have a house full of flies. So I will try to keep them out as much as I can. It's actually a battle between me and the insects every year. But this year I figured I will try something new. So what I do every year is just sort of netting in front of the window. Let me look up what it's called in English, because in the Netherlands we call it a hoor. And if you use it for your bedroom, it's called a klamboe. A fly screen. Yes, that's what I mean. A fly screen. I have fly screens in front of all my windows, and every summer I use fly screens in front of my door as well, but it gets a little bit annoying. It doesn't really work very well, and I would also like to be able to just leave my door open so Zeno, my dog, can just walk in freely, and he carries some flies inside when he enters the door, and the fly screen doesn't close properly. So this year I figured something new was a good idea, so we'll see, because it could be a disaster of course, but I'm just going to try. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this timber, let me show you, this timber over here. I'm going to use this to attach to my tiny house, and then I'm going to use some of these and I will attach it to the railing of my front porch, and then put this back. I'm going to build a small structure here just in front of my door and in front of this couch here, because I bought this. It's actually, we call it a klamboe in Dutch. It's a thing that goes over your bed, so in your bedroom you don't have a mosquito or fly problem. So this is 210 by 230 by 2, so it's 2 by 2 by 2, especially meters for you guys that don't use the metric system, in meters. So 2 meters by 2 meters really. So just a small area of my porch. I think my porch is actually 2.5, maybe 3. Let me check it. 240. So it doesn't completely reach, but I just want it to be in front of my door, so I can open my door, I can let the cool air in, especially when it's cooling down at night. It's nice to leave the doors open, and of course that's the moment all the insects want to come to the inside. So I'm going to see if I can build something that looks a little bit nice but is functional as well. And I'm not going to keep it up in autumn and winter time, because with all the storms I will not be able to make it strong enough. So it will just be for summertime, because really that's the only time I have problems with insects at all. In autumn and winter time they are gone, so it's not a problem. It's just for summer. It's very temporarily. I just wanted to be here for a few months, and then when the insects are gone I will remove it again. So I've never tried this before, and I just came up with the idea. It could be a complete disaster, it could be like it will only work for a day and then it will break down, but we'll see. I'm just going to try, and then maybe it works great and everybody will use this technique, but we'll see.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, this morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon and the fire. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a rage. you today. It's a good day today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow today. Something's got you today. It's a good day today. It's a good day today. It's a good day today.
The structure is finally done. I always think beforehand, oh, I should be able to build this in like 30 minutes. And then when you get going, of course, it always takes quite a bit longer, but it's finally done now. And it feels pretty sturdy. Of course, it's just temporary and it isn't going to have any weight on it because this netting is very, very light. So it doesn't need to hold weight. It doesn't really need to be strong, but yeah. It's definitely going nowhere, so I'm going to put the klambu, the insect netting, on top. Let's see how I can attach it, because I want to be able to take it down quickly if I need to when there's a storm. But we'll see how it turns out. This might be the hardest part. It is done. I'm just cleaning up here. I think it should work like this. I did put some wood around the bottom because of the wind today. It's starting to blow up, and of course it doesn't work like this. So I attached it to the wood of my porch and it seems to work fine now. But we'll have to see how durable it is, of course, because yeah, when a bigger branch falls down from the trees, I think it will rip open quite easily, but I think I should be able to get this for pretty cheap and I can replace it if it breaks. So hopefully it will last me yeah, a little bit, because I think it should work fine, but we'll see. And don't mind the roost in the background. I know I took a long time to fix this, but it's still the same day. It's just it's 6 now, so the end of the day. But the rooster is still going strong. A bit confusing, but it's not the morning. It's actually the same day, but a little bit later. And yeah, I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I think it looks not too bad. Of course, things like this tend to look a little bit messy, and it's white, and when there's a lot of rain I'm sure it will be a different color very soon, but it's just for summer, and if it works, it works. And yeah, I don't think it's that ugly. But I can see some mosquitoes on the outside as well, so I have my door open now. We'll see tonight how good it works and if I need to make some adjustments. But for now, it's done and I'm happy with how it looks. I'm enjoying my breakfast. It's the next day and it's still a very warm day. It's still very hot. Let me check how warm it is. It's right now 27 degrees. So Celsius again. Well, I did buy a thermometer. So I'm going to put it up next. I'm going to put it outside on the wall. So the thermometer tells me how warm it is in Celsius and in Fahrenheit. So I don't need to look it up on my phone to tell you guys, because I know there's a lot of you that don't know about Celsius. So I like to tell you guys how warm or cold it is in Fahrenheit as well. But I don't know it on the top of my head, so I always need to look it up because I only know Celsius. But this thermometer tells me both, so I can tell you a little bit more easy. But I will eat my breakfast and then I will put it up on the wall so I can show you guys. It's quite warm. I feel hot, but there's a small breeze. So it's a little bit windy. It was yesterday as well. But now it's quite nice that there's some wind, so it's not too hot. And I'm enjoying my breakfast. No insects on me at all, but I do need to make some adjustments to the netting because it blows in the wind and I try to attach it to the wood of my front porch, but Zeno, my dog, he doesn't really understand why it is stuck and he tries to go through. He's quite old, so he's not too smart with those things and he panics really quickly. So I removed this, so now it blows in the wind, and although it looks kind of cool, it's not as effective when it blows in the wind as it would be when it's straight to the ground. So I think I might attach some stones to the bottom of the netting so it's more heavy and it stays on the ground better. But I'm enjoying my breakfast first. I have a nice view of the trees and the horses in the background, so not too bad. It's a nice start of the day. So yesterday I started to work on this thing because it was fully overgrown with all sorts of weeds, and I want to have it look nice for summer. And with the nice weather I was feeling the spring vibes and just wanted to put some new plants in here. But the last few days it was quite sunny. It was extremely hot for this time of year. And then yesterday all of a sudden it completely changed, and we've had rain for hours and hours on end, and it's just the weather has been crazy since then. A lot of rain fell, and the last few days were so nice and sunny. You get used to it so quickly. But now I looked at the forecast and they think it will be rain for the next few days, and not only rain, but they suspect we will have some large hailstorms and thunderstorms as well. So it's dry now, and I was thinking about putting some plants in here real quickly, but then I remembered the last time I did, and there was a big hailstorm. It ruined all my plants, so this project has to wait, and for the coming days I will probably be inside. So this is something for next week, and hopefully it's just a few days of rain, and after that it will be very nice again. But I suspect there will be a lot of rain in the coming days, so yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes.